Hello friends and enemies, welcome to, or back to Happy For Now. It's me, Isabel, here with your weekly vlog. Yay, we're back. It is the week of February 19th through the 25th. I don't think I normally give the date, but yeah, that's when this is happening. Hello, I am here to just intro this vlog. I'm about to film a TikTok and stuff, which I'll show you some behind the scenes today. I need to edit some stuff today. I've already edited this morning. It is 2:03 in the afternoon. I am kind of focusing on one specific thing this week for this vlog, and that will be clearing my currently reading shelf, which let's talk about what's on my currently reading shelf, and then reading some other things. But like, goal one is clearing this damn shelf because we are close and I need to commit to it. First up, we have Forged by Malice by Elizabeth Helen. This is a buddy read with Shay over at Shay Geeks Out, and we started it in December, which was like the worst time for us to start this. I need to say it was on me. It was a bad time to start this, but we started it right around when it came out, and we're still reading it. Not because it's bad. It has more to do, in my opinion, with timing stuff than anything else, so I'm working on it. Next, I have Pucking Around, which I've also been reading since December. It's a reread, and I'm annotating it. I really would like to finish annotating this book. It is still one of my favorites. I really want to read Pucking Wild, and to do that, I feel like I want to finish this reread, so I'm going to get back to that this week. So you're going to get some fun clips of me annotating, I guess. We'll see how that works. Next is I have House of Flame and Shadow. So I don't love SJM anymore necessarily. I respect what she did for me romance-wise and getting me back into reading and the readability she has. But there's still some issues with her work. And this is a book I'm not going to talk about here because my members are getting an exclusive vlog with it, is the way I'm doing it, because I'd feel less weird giving it to them than putting it up publicly. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I'm gonna work on that. So I'll give you like brief updates as I work through it this week. Will I finish that one this week? Maybe, maybe not. I'm really not sure. So we'll see. And then last but not least, we have Megan from Rebecca Weatherspoon. This is the newest in the Loose End series. I'm so happy we got it because we have been hearing about Megan for a long time now. And I already love this. I'm about halfway through, a little less than halfway through, like 40 to 50%. I'm somewhere in there. Megan is fake dating Olin, who is like a billionaire, who is autistic. His special interest is Batman, which I love. I want more heroes with nerd dens. Is that a call out to my own relationship? Maybe Grumps has a nerd den. Some of you might know about it. Some of you do not. But yeah, he has a nerd den and it's freaking amazing. Any of my friends who have been to my house have seen the nerd den and have been like, wow. I'm just saying, more autistic heroes, please and thank you. And heroines in general. But yeah, I would love to see more of that on page. But also Megan is taking him through like the BDSM lifestyle some and finding out if he's interested in it. And they're like connecting on a deeper level than this fake dating thing. And it has been so good. Oh my God, their first hookup was so good. So good. So I'm just pumped, honestly, for more from them. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Those are the 4 things I have on my currently reading shelf. Ideally, by tonight, I would like to be down to 3, which means finishing Megan. I don't think I'll finish Pucking Around tonight, but I might. Who knows? But yeah, that's my biggest goal right now. I already have like tomorrow's video done. I have to edit for Thursday. But the other thing I have going on this week is 2 weeks ago, I don't think I was vlogging during this. I think it was during my ARC vlog that just came out. I had to go to Safe Light because my car had like a huge crack up the windshield. And like it was cracked up and like was splitting out, right? So I took the car in, and Subarus have this like car sense thing, it's called, which I guess a lot of new cars do, where like it brakes for you and stuff. And lo and behold, they installed the windshield and all of that doesn't work. So I'm going back this Wednesday to get it all fixed again. So I possibly may take Pucking Around with me then and annotate it in the car dealership. I don't know if I'm brave enough to read physically that book in public, because I'm embarrassed, but because like last time there was like a bunch of old men in the waiting room. Like it's because of that, more like it's comfort, right? Not the idea of being seen reading romance in public. It's like, who's gonna be there? Generally speaking, like I could care less. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I have to do that. And last time I was there from 9:45 until almost 3:30ish. Grumps actually got home from a work trip, picked me up from the place. We went and got lunch. As we finished eating lunch, which was close to 3 o'clock, I think, they called. And we're like, you have to come back in 2 weeks. And I was like, great. Good time. So here I am. I'm going back on Wednesday. So one of my goals is like by tomorrow to be like done with Thursday's video, like just be able to like take a day. Because by the time I got home from the car place that day, I was beat. I don't know what it is about sitting in a waiting room, but it drained my soul. It drained me so much. So I'm just kind of hoping to like maximize that time and just maybe read on my Kindle or audiobook a lot and try and not just TikTok the whole time. Fingers crossed. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on this week. Otherwise, it's a quiet week here. We are just going to be hanging out a lot and reading and trying to get through some stuff. I may be filming some content later this week for like March, but mostly goal, clear that currently reading shelf. So I'll be back to talk to y'all in a little bit. I'm going to go film this TikTok I need to do. Good morning. Oh my God, what are my bangs doing? Hello. So I went to update you last night. I was a disaster though. Listen, still not recovered from the loss of Angus almost 2 years ago. It's fine. It's fine. Those clips are not going to see the light of day is all I've got. But I looked a hot mess. I was trying to talk to you about me again and I just gave up because it was not worth the effort. But it's morning. I have my coffee. Millie is not in my lap yet, but I feel like we have moments till that happens. But I'm going to drink my coffee this morning and tell you about Megan because I'm like 60-some% through, almost done. Gonna finish it up this morning / early afternoon probably. I do need to edit. Because I need to edit, that means it's obviously probably going to take me a little bit longer than I wanted to finish this book, but that's fine. 60% into Megan, this one. It is so good. I love the story being told here. I love getting Megan's story finally because I've been reading Rebecca Weatherspoon since Shep's book. Yeah. So Megan's in Shep's book. And I don't know if I read Fit before that or not. I don't remember Fit enough. I need to go back and like read the fitness ones. But yeah, I've been reading Rebecca Weatherspoon for a long time. Like before Rafe took off, I was already reading Rebecca. So it's not like a brag, like, oh, I was here first. It's just like for frame of reference. I have been reading about Megan for a long time. Megan's book with Olin is fan-fucking-tastic. Oh my goodness. I love that it has so many good elements. So like it's a fake dating situation, very quickly turned to like, I would actually like to date you. I really like you. To a, what do you want to call it? Like a teaching thing with the BDSM stuff that Megan's into, and like he's very interested in learning it, and he's a nerd with like a Batman cave, and I love that. Like it's so fun. And yeah, as I've progressed, like we just had a big dinner with a bunch of her friends in the club and stuff, and like they left the guys to talk about being a dom, and it just was really fun. I'm really enjoying this. It's so much fun. They're such a cute couple together. Who doesn't want a like tech billionaire that's retired and is just like throwing money at charity? And she's like forcing him to donate to things randomly to like pay off people's medical bills and all that. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, I really like their chemistry. It's very much like a giddy, like kick your feet romance book, if that makes sense, as I'm reading it. And I love it. It's exactly what I needed. I'm surprised I went to bed last night, but I'm not because I know myself. And usually if I lay in bed and read, especially with that new pillow, I will pass out reading, like, because I can get comfy and I can read. Same thing for like a gooseneck. I can get comfy, I can read, and I will pass out in the best way. Like it helps me like come down for bed. But yeah, I'm really pumped to finish this. But I'm gonna drink my coffee, try and get Millie in my lap for a little bit here, and then I need to get up all the throw blankets that are around my living room and wash those this morning, and then we'll probably fix our hair and start on some other household chore stuff. I do need to get mail also because I've got some stuff coming today, so I need to get mail this morning and I need to get mail this afternoon because I haven't gotten mail in like 3 days. I'm a responsible adult. It's fine. Anyways, I'm gonna do that. I will be back to talk to y'all soon. I'll probably do my journal a little bit here in a bit too. And I need to honestly get back into my Hobonichi, but I'm trying a new journaling format. I can link to the TikTok down below that I'm using to like format my lined journal that I'm trying. The only reason I'm not doing this journal in my Hobonichi yet is I need to see if I can stick with it for like longer than a month. I mean, I could just move it to my Hobonichi, but I kind of also like the idea of not having it in there. So we'll see. I need to also like work on updating my Hobonichi, especially my book and content one, because I'm very behind. So things are happening. Things will happen. I will be back in a little bit to talk to you. Good evening, friends. I'm on the floor, obviously. I have a Mills behind me again. I just outroed the vlog for Thursday, and tonight I'm making chocolate chip cookies. I am craving baked goods right now. Take your guesses. I'm sure you know why. And I basically have not read all day. I have just done random tasks around the house to avoid this edit, which ended up not being that bad. I need to caveat that. It wasn't a terrible edit. It was like an hour plus of footage by the time it was all said and done. And it was just a lot of like finicky editing, so to speak, which kind of is what vlogs are. So yeah, I had been semi-avoiding it. I'm not gonna lie, semi-avoiding it by doing other tasks. So we've like washed all the blankets in the house and all the dog beds and all the things, because why not? In fact, the last thing is in the dryer right now and are gonna get spread back out, AKA dog blankets. And then, I did it in order. Like I washed the kids' throw blankets and then we did all the dog stuff and then I cleaned the washer. But yeah, that's what we're doing right now. That's where we're at. I'm gonna eat a little bit of leftovers for dinner. I'm not super hungry. I've snacked a lot today, but I'm gonna finish this edit, make dinner, and have chocolate chip cookies. And then I also have a FaceTime date tonight with the Bestie squad. So Bestie and May and I will all be on FaceTime at some point this evening to hang. So that'll be fun. My other goal is to finish Megan tonight. I don't know how much quite I have left in Megan, but I do think I will still manage to read some while I hang on FaceTime with them, because usually, I mean, that's what I do often anyways, is like I hang with people and we all read still. Because we are nerds and I love it here. It's the best thing ever. Anyways, my phone says I have 16 minutes left. That's not right. I probably have an hour and 30 or 45 minutes left in this book. So definitely finishing it tonight. So I'll be back to talk to you about that soon. I'm gonna go finish this edit and import stuff and all that good things. Yeah. All right, cool. Let's make cookies also. So let's have dinner and make cookies after I finish this edit.
Wait a second, don't you know you're messing with my sense of time? And you are always on my
Okay, so I've not been picking up my manga because I've been so focused on ARC. So I just devoured We Can't Do Plain Love Volume 2. This is climbing very quickly to the top of my list of favorites, okay? Like very, very quickly. I loved this. This was such a good continuation. I'm so ready for Volume 3. I think it comes out in March. Wow. This is super smutty also. I need to note there's tons of sex in this book. And it's pretty explicit for manga, which is fantastic for me. But yeah, I love it. Like, oh my goodness, this is so good. We've continued the relationship development. We have some jealousy in this one because she kind of goes on a kind of date with someone. Really, really good. But that's where I'm at tonight. It has been a day of me forcing myself to do a thing I didn't want to do, which was edit my video for Thursday, but it's done. It's already up. It's up for members. It'll get scheduled tomorrow night or Thursday morning to go live. It's done. The next thing I have to do that I don't want to do, I mean, I do want to do it, it'll be fine, is work on Romance Landia notes. There's a lot. But it is like 11 o'clock. I need to go to bed because I have to get up early tomorrow and we will be at the Safe Flight place all day. So you missed it last time because I was at it during my ARC vlog. And basically, I don't know what I'm reading there. Probably something I can't talk about because last time I was there from 10 in the morning until like 3:30. So I'm really hoping it doesn't take as long this time, and I hope they can fix the problem. But yeah, so that's tomorrow. I have my Kindle here. I'm gonna try and read a little bit more Megan before I pass out, but honestly I don't know that I'll make it very far, to be honest with you, because I'm pretty dang tired this evening. Peace is already face planted into the blanket. Millie's passed out. Like we're a sleepy home tonight. I mean, we're always a sleepy house. It's fine. But yeah, I loved We Can't Do Plain Love, and I'm excited to pick up another manga tomorrow. Honestly, this was nice. I need to pick up more of my manga. I've been so focused on the bookish part of Read What You Own that I've neglected to keep up with my manga, which is ridiculous, to be honest. So yeah, I don't think I'll pack any manga with me for tomorrow, but I'm just gonna bring my Kindle and my AirPods and all that stuff. I'm gonna take this out and charge them. But yeah, that's where we're at. I'm gonna go try to read some and pass out. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye. I'm home. It's fixed. Good afternoon. It is 2:55. Oh God, I'm gonna drop things. I went to Publix. I've had a weird craving. I'd love a TikTok I saw, but I wanted Gushers, so I got Gushers. I got some good stuff. Y'all are gonna be excited. Anyways, Oh, I didn't realize this. Oh, well. Hopefully it's good. I got oh my god, that is attached. I got some Chobani raspberry yogurt. Everything was BOGO at Publix, so I'm gonna look insane. But I also got a Taliente gelato caramel cookie crumble. Hoping it's good. And then I got 4 coffee creamers because all of the Chobani ones were buy one get one free. So 3 more of the white chocolate raspberry that I'm obsessed with. I really like it. These are good until May, so we'll get through them. And then I also got the coffee cake creamer, the cinnamon coffee cake creamer to try because I think that sounds really good. So yeah, I mean, that was a grand total of $15 by the time I checked out. So that was cool. That was great. I also if you live near Publix, as you may know this, you may not. When the BOGO happened, you can just buy one of a thing if you're not in Florida, I think, and you get half off. Yeah, I just got a lot of my stuff half off. And then I had like $2 off randomly on my Publix account. So I was like, yes, please, thank you. So I'm excited. I'm gonna go put all this in the fridge. I will tell you right now, I didn't read anything I can talk about right now while I was at the car place. I read a novella for a series I love that I'm not able to discuss because of St. Martin's. And then I started another book that is a St. Martin's, and I'm not going to talk about that either, but so far it's okay. I was really excited for it, and so far it's okay. But I'll do something when I can talk about them again, maybe. But I just want to get them read because they are on my NetGalley, and even if I'm not submitting reviews, it counts in my heart that I read it and can submit the review at some point and or include a disclaimer about the boycott because you know, I can't sit on every single NetGalley book forever. I don't know. I'm very torn on how to handle that eventually, but for now, I'm still reading them, not submitting reviews until we hit some sort of finale with this thing. They need to get it together. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm gonna put the rest of this up. Is it 11:25 at night? And I didn't sleep good last night, but here I am. It's fine. I finished Megan. I loved it. Listen, I've read some people's reviews and I understand their critiques, but for me, this was perfect for Megan because Megan shows up in a lot of the other books. So I don't feel like it does stand on its own, but I think it stands better when you've read books she's in. And I think that's part of why I loved it so much because I really enjoyed her in other books. She's very fun. And I thought it felt like a really nice representation of depression and how like you'll pull away from people and it's not intentional, but it's just kind of what happens sometimes. You'll kind of get reclusive. I appreciated that. I also really liked Olin, our hero. They both just wanted to do right by each other so much in this book. Now, there's 2 things you have to know before you pick up Megan. About 70% of this book is like cozy, sweet, fun, a little sexy. The last 30% of this book veers off closer to erotica territory in the best ways. I think Rebecca, for me, is one of my favorite authors that incorporates BDSM into her books. I think she does it well. I think it makes sense. It doesn't ever feel forced or weird. Like, it always makes sense for the characters. There's always a lot of care taken. Here, books aren't handbooks, but I think it's important sometimes when you read books like this that you see things done well versus done dangerously. And I do feel like Rebecca has like a sense of respect, so to speak, for these books and how for this topic and how she handles it. So I always appreciate that personally. And I think this overall just did a really good job with that. I really, really like this book. It's like a solid 4-star for me. I'm very happy. I stayed up way too late reading it though, so I'm gonna pass out here in a minute. In fact, I'm putting my Kindle over here because we might lay and read, but we're gonna make ourselves go to sleep sooner than later. My hair's up, like, that's fine. Peas is annoyed at my feet. But yeah, I really liked Megan. It is a 4.5. I think this was such a good story for her. I loved seeing Zenny and Sloane again, and I don't think I've read Shay's book. I need to finish Rebecca's backlist, to be honest. She's another one I'm going to add to my backlist journey, I think. Because honestly, it needs to happen. It really does. But yeah, I loved it. I think the mix of being a cozy fuckfest, so to speak, which is what I think I saw it called on Twitter. That's exactly what Zenny is, and it's exactly what I wanted it, not Zenny, what Megan is and what I wanted it to be. I really love the Loose End series. We're getting one more book in it, and I'm really, really, really excited for it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why this worked so well for me, but it really did, and I'm excited to see what else Rebecca writes. I need to read her YA book that came out last year too, but This was so good. I did get an ARC from the author. Took me a little bit longer to read it because I forgot it was coming out, but this was an ARC copy provided by the author, and I'm so thankful because it was so freaking good. It was so good. I really liked this book. It might be a 4.5. I don't know. I gotta sleep on it. Also, I love the fact that at the end he delivered this fantasy she gave him that was like kind of ridiculous, but fun and like fit her and her interests and previous things she's done. It was really sweet. Like, it was weirdly cute and sweet, which sounds wild for what it is, which, yes, it's basically a big orgy. It's a good time. If you want a book that is sweet but also filth, this right here is my suggestion to you. So there's that. All right, I'm going to go to bed. Seriously, before midnight I need to be asleep, so we're gonna try and do that. I will talk to you soon. Thanks. Okay, they're so floofy. They really are, though. Listen, I have to do a lot to get them to floof and like lay right, but good morning, afternoon, evening. It's just afternoon here. We're gonna not drop a Pyrex bowl, first of all. I'm gonna heat up the rest of my edamame. There's not much left, but I'm gonna finish that off here. What am I here to tell you? I'm here on the morning of / afternoon of the phone outage that happened, where supposedly nationwide, I don't know. People got theories. I'm not. It's whatever. Anyways, no phone service. Today is a content day. So, one, I'm in my new Misfits shirt. Hello. Your girl, take the girl out of the punk rock, can't take the punk rock out of the girl. I don't know, some shit like that. Anyways, it's Romance Lady filming day. So it is noon. My goal was to be done with my notes by noon. I did it. I did. My notes are done. It's a lot, so I don't know if I'm gonna like decide to cut things between now and filming or what I want to do, because like I don't want to cover it all because it just was a lot. Like, there was a lot going on. Anyways, my plan right now is to eat some lunch because that's key. Fuel up. Then we'll do my makeup real quick. Just real simple today. I think we're just gonna do like concealer. Thinking just light concealer, red lippy, light eyeshadow, some sparkles. Because tomorrow my Sephora package comes, which has a Danessa Myricks shadow that I really want to play with. Like, I'm so excited. Just turn the coffee maker back on. I think I'm gonna make a nice coffee. Attempting to dredge up the motivation. To be honest with you right now, not that I enjoy doing Romance Lady. I love doing it. But there are moments where I look at the notes for it and I'm just like, oh my god, that's a lot. And that's how I feel today. That's where we're at right now. It's like really overcast and gross here. I think it's supposed to rain. I do need to go to the store, so I may do that this afternoon. I don't know yet. We're gonna see how I feel post filming. I may immediately dive into the edit. I also need to pick another book out because I finished Megan last night, as you know. Like, I literally I sat up in bed and read that book all night until I finished. I was like, I have to know. And I just like, it makes me giggle because like that orgy situation, I don't know, that was kind of romantic of him. So who knows? Anyways, May tried to talk me into reading an ARC I have that she just finished and is obsessed with. It honestly sounds so cute. But if I read that, I think I want to do TikToks of it, like a TikTok reading vlog maybe, to go up the day it comes out because it doesn't come out until July. So like, I don't know. I feel mean. Ooh, it feels mean in my weekly reading vlogs to be like, I'm reading this ARC that comes out in July and having a potential new favorite book. Because like then I have to remind you when it comes out, which like is valid and fair of me to do, but I'm just saying. But yeah, I'm gonna eat a little snack, have some lunch, make a nice coffee, I think, and then we're gonna go film. So I'm gonna give you a little behind the scenes today again, because why not? I think it's fun to see how that process works. At least to me it's fun. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I'll be back in a bit.
Hold on, you must be playing tricks with time. What are you doing to me? Hold on, what I give to make you mine. What are you doing to me? Wait a second, take it slow. Wait a second, don't you know? You're messing with my sense of time, and you are always on my mind all the time.
I like naturally went to the window, but makeup's done. We did like a grungy look, we'll call it. I have like quite the wings going for me. Listen, sisters not twins, right? Black honey, because I don't know, I feel like the Misfits shirt, I just needed like black honey on my lips. This piece of hair, I swear. Anyways, it's fine. Notes are ready. It is so gross outside. Like, it's not raining yet, but I feel like it is going to open up and pour any moment. So I am gonna go upstairs and start filming. I'll get you some clips of me from the phone. And we're gonna go film Romantasy and then maybe go out, but I don't know, I might scrounge around the house for dinner. If it's really gross out, I'm not leaving the house. So I mostly jammed to music while I did my makeup this afternoon, but it is 1:43, so this took a bit. But like, also I had to restyle my bangs after I did my makeup. Bangs are great, but bangs are also a nightmare. You forget, because I sure did. Oh, I need to go touch up my under eye on this side. It came off. Anyways, I'm gonna do that. I'll be right back and go film.
Always on my mind, all the time. Hold on, wait a sec.
I stayed up until 1 a.m. reading. Go figure. I know, shocking to hear that I, a reader, made the choice to stay up and read until 1. My Kindle's behind me and Peas is behind me, so I'm not moving. But let me get this book open. Heyo, got my credit for today on my Kindle tracker. Oh, where is this book? Summer. Okay, so I, as we all know, have been in like a dark romance moment. And I made it 58% in. I will finish this morning probably. Good morning, Mills. So I made it 58% in into Make Me by Summer O'Toole. Wow, that spot on my face is very red this morning. Anyways, it's fine. It's fine. Oh no. She's gonna want to go potty, which is valid. I need to get up and pee. Anyways, yeah, I read 60% of a book last night. Oh my goodness. I'm so tired. I don't want to get out of bed. But I do actually have to get out of bed. One, Grums is back, and I don't want to look like a total bum by the time he gets home. But he doesn't get home till like this afternoon, I think. So like, we got time to wake up. 2, I want some coffee. 3, I want to moisturize the skin a little. But I read 60% of it. This is a dark romance. She stalks him because she's pretty sure he's who murdered her best friend, which she witnessed, she got knocked out, and then witnessed, like, came to and saw like this very distinctive tattoo he has of a fox and a snake on his hand. So she stalks him really badly, by the way, really badly. She's not good at this. And he notices her, of course, and kind of just makes it easier on her to stalk him by doing things like walking places, because he notices she doesn't have a car. And then she gets a job at one of the restaurants he owns, which he uses obviously to get closer to her. And lo and behold, there's a fight between him. He's Irish mob, and her best friend that died is like a Bratva princess. So he uses it to get close to her. They get shot up at. He saves her, which then positions her as valuable to the Bratva. And they're like, he's like, I have to protect you. And now she's in his house. And like, listen, she's not too dumb to live, but she's kind of too dumb to live at moments in this book, because she's like trying to pick the lock into his office and the blinds are closed and she doesn't even know if he's in there at one point. This is before they like hook up finally. And then she ends up trying to open the door into his like secure room in the apartment. Same thing. Tries to sneak out in the middle of the night and then is like stunned when he's on the couch, which like, okay, fine, valid, right? But like, also, girl, is a lot of back and forth, a lot of like, I shouldn't like you because I think you killed my best friend. Supposedly he didn't do it. We'll find out very soon. And then also, like, it's not hate fucking, but it feels like it. It's very aggressive, the sex in this book, which is like not a bad thing, but it's not like, this isn't like gonna be a 5-star read, okay? I think it's gonna be a 3, but I'm devouring it, and that's fine. Sometimes you need a book like that, but I'm just like really surprised by some of the sex in this book. And it also feels very jolted, because we go from like don't lie to me and like really aggressive moves, so we've had some like dubious consent happening, and then we are like call me daddy, and I'm like, where did this come from? This was out of nowhere, sir. So yeah, I'm intrigued. All right, I gotta get up because Millie wants to go outside, but I will come talk to you in a bit. I'm gonna go clean my glasses because I noticed how filthy they were when I put them on this morning.
I've made it 70% in now, and a couple things. We had a big like plot reveal, but it was a really sweet like caretaking moment in which she was basically having a panic attack, and he helped her through it by like giving her a bath and like helping her relax, which was really sweet. But also, he was like, you don't have to work anymore, and then just wired her $5 million. I do appreciate that. He was like, don't worry about it. No strings attached. Here's $5 million. Let me know when you need more. And like, she didn't complain. She took it, and I appreciate that. And I just feel like, yeah, I would also be like, okay, cool. Because yeah, she was like, I don't want to financially rely on you as well. And I was just, I don't know. That was a nice little twist-a-roo after some of the other stuff of this book. But yeah, I'm enjoying it still. I don't know if it's good, okay? Like, it might be a 4. It's not going to be a 5. There are things in it I really like, and I think it does well, but it is also like kind of weirdly scattered, in my opinion, as far as how the story's developing. But again, I'm still having fun. So like, here we are. Anyways, I took a little break because Grumps should be on his way home soon. So I'm just kind of like listening to podcasts and hanging until he calls me instead of reading. So yeah, I took a little break. I do have a live tonight, so I will finish this tonight easily. But I think we might go get some boiled peanuts at the gas station and some sodas when he gets home, which would be nice because I do kind of want some boiled peanuts. It's getting warm out, which then like makes me want boiled peanuts. It's a whole thing. Don't ask questions if you're not from the South. I feel like it's just a thing here. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm enjoying it. I'm ready for more. I am just kind of doing random tasks around the house now while I wait. So I'm gonna get back to that. Maybe try and drink some more of my water because I've not been the best about drinking my water lately. And I might go bring the trash can in, but I'll probably just make Grumps do it when he gets home. I had to take it out. He should have to bring it in, right? That's my thought. But yeah, I might read a few more pages here while I wait. I don't know yet. I'll let you know though when I do or do something. I'll take you along.
Hold on, wait a second, don't you know that you're always on my mind?
Good evening. It is 6:16 on Saturday. I live. My body's trying to kill me currently, but I did finish a book this morning. I finished Make Me by Summer O'Toole. It was interesting. It was the kind of read that I couldn't put down, even though it wasn't the best quality thing I've ever read, or maybe even the most enjoyable, but the mystery of figuring out who killed our heroine Harlow's best friend and who was framing her love interest Cash was engaging and interesting. We did have a lot of twists. Definitely a slump buster book. I would recommend this as a slump buster potentially. If you like a darker romance, you do need to proceed with caution. Lots of content warnings here, and there is some gore on page and stuff because of murders. Go figure. But yeah, I enjoyed it, and I actually returned it and checked out book 2 in that series already. So I might read that tomorrow. We'll see. We're going to call it fine. That's what it was. It was a good time. I had fun. It was not my new favorite. I do think I have potential to like more books in this series more than I liked book 1 though. So I'm intrigued. I mean, the fact that I stayed up till 1 a.m. reading the first 60% of this book says a lot also, because that is not something I do a lot lately. I went back to Beast of the Briar finally because I would like to finish that this weekend maybe before this vlog ends, or be close to, because that has been on my shelf forever. And I do really want to clear my currently reading shelf. And that would leave me with 2 books on my currently reading shelf to finish next week. So I think I can manage it. Beast of the Briar right now at like 33% in. I'm enjoying it still. I'm intrigued. I've just not been in a fantasy romance mood, which sucks. But it's fine because we're gonna push through and finish it and hopefully end up having a great time. I'm sure I will. But I do think it's gonna be really nice to get through it and see how this wraps up in preparation for the fourth book, because I'm reading the third now this fall. So yeah, I'm ready and I'm enjoying it, but I'm just taking my time with it a lot more than I expected to. Shay and I are like slowly buddy reading it together when she gets home from work right now. So I'm a couple chapters ahead of her right now, and we'll probably keep reading while we watch some TV. We are watching Bad Batch, our favorite Star Wars show, is back, and then, well, one of our favorite Star Wars shows, but also I think we might start Avatar, The Last Airbender live action, which I'm not expecting to be good, but I'm curious enough that we're going to have to watch all 8 episodes, so we'll probably start on that tonight or tomorrow night. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. I got nothing else. I'm going to schedule Romancelandia in a minute to premiere tomorrow so I can chat with everybody while it goes live, and you know, we're just having a very calm, chill weekend. We've napped, we've snacked, we've eaten our meals. I think we're going to go to the store tomorrow, and I'm getting the one thing I've been craving, which is a Five Guys grilled cheese with patty inside. If you've never tried it, I can't recommend it enough, but that's all I got. I will update you when I've read some more.
Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be. Life with no distractions, we'll get away. This is what we waited for.